just stumbled upon something crazy. This is the hidden truth behind chakras. The Western view of chakras that we know now is actually completely different than the way the ancient yogis described it as. Many people such as Carl Jung, C.W. Leadbeater, and others wrote books on the 7 chakras that were complete spin-offs of the original text and completely westernized look on chakras. Western culture presents chakras in rainbow colors and associates them with emotions. The ancient texts known as the Upanishads represented them much differently and associated them with different elements and different deities. And there are actually 114 chakras in the body and 72,000 nadis, which are a network of channels in which prana flows through. And their purpose isn't to open them, it's to have the Kundalini energy dormant at the root chakra, travel up the main nadi or spinal column, piercing the 6 chakras, and merging with the crown chakra at the top of the head. Doing this brings a super conscious bliss state, where you're at one with the cosmos and you see your true nature, which is pure consciousness. The truth about chakras, part 2. Keep in mind that there are many chakra systems out there, and that doesn't mean that only one of them is right. It's crazy because if you look up chakras on Google, you will only get the 7 chakra system. But in the ancient texts, they said that there were 5 chakras, and the third eye and crown chakra were actually not considered chakras at all. They stated that the crown chakra lied beyond the body, on the surface of the head, and that the third eye was a gateway to higher realms, while the 5 chakras were associated with the 5 elements. They also emphasized an immensely powerful energy that lay dormant at the base of the spine, and went up through the network of channels known as Nadis. That energy is referred to as Kundalini, and the 3 main Nadis are known as Sushumna, the vertical spine, Ida the left, and Pingala the right. Ida and Pingala signify the duality in all of existence. Ida symbolizing the feminine or your intuitive aspect, and Pingala symbolizing the masculine or your logical aspect. Like and comment for part 3, where I'll explain the actual meaning behind each chakra. The truth about chakras, part 3. Before talking about the real meaning behind each chakra, I want to talk about Kundalini. Now, there are many components to the energy body, and they consist of nadis, chakras, prana, and bindu. Kundalini is just another form or manifestation of prana. Its full name, Kundalini Shakti, refers to the energy dormant at the base of the spine, or the root chakra, and it means coiled power. Kundalini energy comes in around the 49th day of being born, and it gives a child its identity, so it can begin to understand itself. After a child develops, that energy is not needed anymore, so it goes and rests at the base of the spine. The purpose of Kundalini yoga and meditation is to wake this energy back up, forcing it to come out of its slumber. As it's awakening, it rises, piercing the 6 chakras, and when it reaches the 7th chakra, it brings a transcendental state known as Samadhi. This state is the goal of many meditation techniques, as when it happens, the yogi finds himself detached from body and mind, and the soul finds itself free. I didn't finish, so watch part 4. The truth about chakras, part 4. In my last video, I talked about a powerful energy called Kundalini Shakti that is dormant at the base of the spine, and when awakening it can put you in a very conscious bliss state where you're one with the universe. I want to talk about why and how this happens. The creation of the universe is said to have resulted from the union of Shiva and Shakti, the masculine and the feminine. Shakti symbolizes the fabric of existence, which gives existence to everything. It is Kundalini Shakti. Shiva symbolizes pure consciousness. It is a creative power which brings life to the universe by filling Shakti with energy. Inside our bodies, Shakti is found in Kundalini Shakti at the root chakra, and Shiva is found at the crown chakra. That's why when Kundalini rises and reaches the crown chakra, it merges with pure consciousness, Shiva. This is what you experience when this happens. Now, the rising of Kundalini happens gradually, with certain yogic techniques and proper meditation on each chakra. Like and comment for the next 7 parts where I'll show how to meditate on each of the 7 chakras. For the next 28 days or 4 weeks, you will train 1 chakra for each day of the week. You can train them in this order by starting with the root chakra on Monday and ending with the crown chakra on Sunday, and doing this for 4 weeks so you can train all 7 chakras 4 times. Train them by doing a specific meditation on the chakra on their assigned day. As you meditate, be sure to listen to the frequency of each chakra, as well as chant its mantra, and also focus on the element that they represent. Here are the elements, and the top 2 don't have an element. These are the frequencies that you should be listening to as you meditate on each chakra. These are the mantras that you can recite as you meditate, as well as the mudra, which you can do with your hands so you can focus the energy of the chakra. This is an example of how your Monday meditation should go. Just follow these simple steps for each chakra. What does the root chakra really signify? In reality, it's actually called the Muladhara chakra. Mula meaning origin and Adhara meaning foundation. It has 4 petals signifying mind, intellect, consciousness, and ego. Its element is earth, the root of all matter, and it's represented by a yellow square. Being at the bottom of your spine, it's what connects you to earth, and its mantra is Lam. Its symbol is the elephant with 7 trunks, symbolizing the 7 states of consciousness, the Shiva Lingam, and Brahma. Brahma and Ganesh are the deities residing there. You can visualize Brahma with 4 arms, 4 heads, and seated on a lotus. It's the basis for spiritual development because that's where Kundalini, the powerful spiritual energy, lies. It's also where karma lies. Everything we have carried is buried in this chakra, and that pain must be released for our soul to be able to heal. This is how you can meditate on the chakra to release the karma and awaken Kundalini. And these are the yoga poses that go with it. I'm back again with chakra number 2. In this video we'll talk about what the sacral chakra signifies. In reality it's actually called the Svadhisthana chakra, the seat of existence. Sva meaning self and Adhisthana meaning seat. It's got 6 petals signifying the 6 negative qualities that we must overcome. Its symbol is the crocodile, symbolizing the subconscious mind. The subconscious holds negative thoughts, which can travel to our conscious state. This can put our energy off balance. For example, this can make us lazy like the crocodile, so we must learn to be like water and flow, instead of be stuck in place like ice. Its element is water, represented by a white crescent moon. The deity that resides here is Vishnu, sustainer of the universe. The evolution of consciousness begins at this chakra, so it's crucial to meditate on it. Here's the yoga poses that go with it. After a little bit of research and some inside thinking, I can finally answer this question. So what is the best time to meditate? Inside our bodies, there's this energy that pulses through us through a network of channels known as Nadis. And there's 2 sides of the energy. It's Pingala and Ida. This energy known as Prana actually shifts from Pingala to Ida and Ida to Pingala, from right to left and left to right. If you place your forefinger under your nose and exhale quickly, you can actually notice which side of the breath is more dominant, and that's where the energy is. During certain times of the day, known as Sandhyakalas or twilight zones, the energy shifts very rapidly, and during these times it's very easy to balance that energy by meditating. These transitions happen during midnight, sunset, noon, sunrise, and at 3:40 a.m. Balancing this energy can bring a balance to your whole life. And when you begin living in balance with it, you begin living in balance with yourself. Remember, it's also up to you, so meditate whenever you have the time.